Welcome back to SPBC TV, the official YouTube channel of Surfers Paradise Baseball Club, proudly powered by the Sporting Globe and Four Pines Surfers Paradise. Today, we've got a very special guest joining us all the way from Japan. He's one of our best imports, a ball player who's made the leap from the Australian Diamonds to the Black Diamonds in Bibai. I hope I said that correctly. He's played 36 games, 35 RBIs. That equals his best efforts from last season with the Blue Wave. 4 home runs, a 361 batting average, and a 466 OBP, 500 slugging, and with an elite 966 OPS. I'm going to test out my Japanese baseball announcer voice. I'm going to introduce Jerry Lacayo. How you going, buddy?
Good, man. Doing good.
I don't know if you heard that. I tried my baseball announcer voice.
Oh,
Blue announcer Jerry Lacayo.
That's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty spot on.
Sweet. It's good to have you, man. We'll be chatting about your current season in Japan, what's life's been like, adjusting on and off the field, and of course how that compares to playing and living here in Australia. Obviously, Jerry, thanks so much for jumping online with me today. It's great to talk to you always. And what could be one of the first of many of these catch-up interviews on SPBC. This is the first of hopefully many. We'll let the people of the interwebs decide the fate of this series. No pressure.
Let's get after it then.
So
first time, hey?
First time for everything.
Start sometime.
Got to start. So let's jump into it. Tell me about your season in Japan. You've been in Japan for half a year now, and the regular season just finished up with the Hokkaido Frontier League with the Black Diamonds. How's that going, and how's sum up your performance this year?
All right, heck yeah. Well, right now we just finished our regular season. We finished the season in second place. There's 4 teams in our league, and yeah, we had a great year. We finished, I think, 4 games beneath the top team in our league, Ishikari, the Red Phoenixes, and it's been a good year. It's been a good for myself. It's been a good year, but for the club, it's been a good year. We ran away early with a lot of wins, and we were close to the team in front, the Ishikari, the Red Phoenixes, and it's a long season, so from May 1st of May all the way up to what is it now, September. So it's been a long season, playing 4 games a week, mostly on the weekends, playing 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, back-to-back double headers. So personally for me, it's been a really good experience, just growing a lot, playing a lot of baseball, practicing a lot, and getting adjusted to the Japanese culture, especially the Japanese baseball culture.
Yeah.
It's a lot different than anything I've ever experienced, but it's exciting times right now. We're about this Friday. We're playing the first game of a 5-game series in the championship. And if we win, we go down to Tokyo and play in the big Koshin tournament that's with all the independent teams champions. So yeah, it's been, I can't believe, it feels like I just left Surfers yesterday. I cannot believe
time flies.
I can't believe the season's already over. So
yeah. Well, it's from the live streams that I got to watch, they've been very interesting. It's completely different to what I'm used to seeing here, obviously. And what's the toughest part of adapting to that style, that Japanese style of baseball, and the training compared to what you used to in Australia? Obviously, probably a little bit laid back, and Yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely there's a lot more workload. Workload is a lot higher where we're running a lot. We are practices are long. Practices are anywhere from 2.5 to 4.5 hours, which they're they're just intensive in a lot of detail, a
yeah,
lot of detail oriented. But we let's see with the practices. If you take a practice, a surfer's practice, and you compare it to a practices we have, it's somewhat of the same. Besides, our warm up is a lot longer. We run a lot. We run a lot. We 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 do two warm ups. We do one with our turf shoes on, and then we do a bunch of just down and backs where it's either jumping exercise or skipping exercise or just whatever. Our trainer, we have a trainer. His name's Hata.
Mm.
He's he trains us, he trains us in the weight room. He's our on-field trainer when we get injured, and then at the field, he runs us through the warm up and everything. But
Ah,
yeah, so we go through a long, extensive warm up, and then we put our spikes on, and then we do more running and
mm,
more exercises.
mm,
And as soon as that's done, we go right into catch play,
yep.
just warming up, throwing, and after the throwing, we go into in and out. They call it seat knock, and which infield, outfield, and then we go batting practice, and sometimes we'll do more defense. So it's just a lot more volume and intensity,
Yep.
but
Yep.
um,
They're used to it.
and yeah, it's from that regard of difference of practice, but there are many differences. I mean, it's a different world up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a completely different world.
Mm. I think I saw Hatter come out once. I saw someone get pegged in the back by, I think it was like a 40-mile-an-hour curveball, and they just stood
Yeah,
there and he ran out with the magic spray and gave him a spray and off he
yeah.
went.
I never really wanted to try that magic spray, but there was a couple times where I was like, you know what, shoot, man, just let's try this stuff out. I'm gonna see what
It seems to
this
work.
is about.
He was fine.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I got hit a couple times. I don't know if you saw. I posted something about me getting hit in the knee.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
That's
I mean, it
brutal.
was like legitimately probably 65-mile-an-hour sidearm, but it
Still
was good fun.
stings.
Right in the
Still
face.
stings.
Yeah, it still does sting. When it hits straight knee, yeah, it stings.
Yeah. You wore it well. One thing I did notice on the live stream is the Japanese crowds. Very different energy to Australia with the singing and the music and the drumming. That's got to be pretty fun, right?
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of fun. The fans are really loyal. They come to every game. We have the guy that sings our chants and hits the drum. We got a guy. He comes to every game.
Yeah.
He smacks the
Yeah.
drum,
Up on
plays
the
the
top,
drum.
up on the top step.
That's right. And every team here has somebody that is that dedicated.
Yeah.
And our chants are like the first weekend. I was just mesmerized. I was like, "You're telling me this guy comes to every single game and he is yelling? Like he is yelling the whole game." He goes,
So
gone, buddy." It's like, gone, buddy, Jerry. And it's just
that's good
good
fun.
on you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of loyal fans. A lot of loyal fans. This is a small town. It's
Mm.
I think there's 10,000 to 20,000 people that live here. So it's not very big, and it's a lot of it's farmland, and there's mountains, and um, there's a lot of it's just yeah, it's just small,
Yeah.
small. So it attracts people in the summertime because there's not much to do. I mean,
Hmm.
Sapporo is the big city is a 45-minute to train ride to like an hour and 15-minute drive. So it's not far, but yeah, the people over here in Japan, they love baseball. So we get a decent amount of fans that
Yeah.
come to the games, and they all join in on the chants. It's
Yeah.
just that, yeah, exactly. Like
Mm.
it's a bit different.
Yeah.
It's a
And
bit,
those away games, you told me they were 6 hours away. So to to get drive 6 hours just to bang a drum and then 6 hours
for the
back
Black
home.
Diamonds. That's right.
That's baseball.
Yeah, they love it. They love it. They make a vacation, or excuse me, holiday out of it.
Yeah,
So
nice.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 1% better every day. You hear that in baseball a lot. What's something that you've learnt that'll stick out this season that you've picked up? New routine, techniques, approaches from your Japanese coaches or teammates this year?
Yeah, well, definitely the tactical side of baseball has been a little bit has helped me being here. They're very tactical over here with bunting, with offensive signs, with with bunting, with defensive plays, with defending bunting, and that certainly is something that I've learned. But I think from a 1% get better every day, I think it's mentality, really your really working on my mental game where if I am because it's hard to be because I don't speak their language.
Mm,
So um you tend to make stories up in your mind when you upset a coach, or if you do something wrong, or if you make a mistake, or you are not playing well, or so you have to be really mentally tough to be like, I'm giving my best right now, and it doesn't matter what they're thinking about me. It doesn't matter what I'm negative thoughts I'm thinking about myself. I have to move forward.
yeah,
If I did make a mistake, or if I am not doing well right now, I need to move forward so
yeah,
that I can be ready for the
yeah,
next pitch, so
yeah.
that I can be positive and just
Short-term memory.
that's right. That's
Yeah,
right. But it's so easy to say, and it's very cliche.
yeah,
It's cliche
yeah,
because it's true.
yeah.
But that's really something that I've really, I think, taken because at the beginning of the season I was struggling. I was not doing well.
Mm,
I wasn't I was catching very well, but I was not hitting well. And then I didn't mention this. I only caught for the first 5 games, and then I played third for 2 months.
mm,
For 2 months, so I played third base because our third baseman, our everyday third baseman, had gotten hurt.
okay.
So I played third base pretty much every single game for 2 months, and I learned a lot. I learned from our assistant coach. He's an MPB former player. He's a former MPB coach, assistant coach. But so that was really mentally. I'm trying to help the team do well, and it was mentally taxing. And so I think, yeah, just really having a strong mentality. I think that was and showing up every day and giving your
Mm,
best,
yeah,
trying to be the same person because you can be up and down and up
yeah,
and down.
mm,
You need to be right here with
yeah,
these guys. So,
yeah. Speaking of ups, the I posted on Facebook the other day about that game-ending double play you were
yeah.
involved in. That was pretty cool. Is there a moment this season that stands out for you that you were involved in? I didn't get to see every live stream, but I'm sure there were some good moments.
Yeah, I've definitely had some highs and definitely had some lows, but
Mm,
but some highlights for myself were we were recently we were in this race to try to get in first place, and we were ahead in the game early in the game. It was 2 weeks ago where we were really pushing, and we were ahead in the game, and we were up 6-2, and this team had come back and they had scored a bunch of runs, making it 9-6. And you could tell the team is down, but our team, we have some fight in us. We have
Yeah.
some decent fight in us where we are not giving up.
Mm.
We don't give up. And so the other team, they have a bunch of Venezuelans, and one of the Venezuelans they had on the mound he's throwing like 95. He's a 24-year-old Venezuelan that played in the Padres organization. So this guy's like a no joker,
Mm.
And yeah, I came up with no outs, the bases loaded, and in the bottom of the eighth, and I just was fighting he got two quick strikes on me, and I was fighting, and ended up hanging me a slider, and I hit it out. I hit a grand slam, so that was really cool.
Nice.
That was the energy on that one was probably a top moment, one of the top moments for my baseball career, just because we're racing to get to the top seed, and it just gave us it gave us some more energy. And yeah, I mean, to hit a home run off the back, I was, very, very, yeah, definitely probably the highest high of the year so far.
Well, you'll have to send me that clip and I'll repost it for you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely. It's yeah, something I'll always
Yeah, yeah,
remember.
yeah. Um, One of the other live streams I did see, you're going to extra innings, and those starting rules that they have are pretty intense compared to what we have here, who's the runner on second. Um, Let everyone know what those rules are in Japan, how they start out, and
Yeah.
and also your role in it because it's probably pretty important.
Oh, it's intense. It's like,
Looked
well, so I had
intense.
no idea. I had no idea that that was the rule. Okay. So this is the rule. Okay. Extra innings, extra innings. The regular innings are over. Okay. So we roll into the top of the 10th inning. Top of the 10th inning, the bases are loaded with two outs, and the next person that's up in the lineup is up. Okay. So
Yeah.
whoever's up in the lineup's up.
So
So
the last three outs on bases, or they can just choose anyone.
yeah, the last three outs. The
Okay.
last three outs. The order of the lineup
Okay.
is on base. And yeah, we had three of those this year. Three of those. Actually,
That's
no,
crazy.
four of them. And the first one, yeah, the first one I was catching. So we, and it was
So,
just when I had
so
just
three
gotten
people.
back.
You're sitting there, and three people come out and get on base, and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going
Yeah,
on
well,
here?
I'm like, I'm trying to find our guy that translate. He's also our third baseman. He played for Pine Hills, actually.
Okay.
His name is Danny Yanamura.
Shout out.
Yeah, he's the one. He's the reason actually I'm over here. He played at Pine Hills, and I stayed in contact with him, and ipso facto, here I
Mm,
am.
mm.
But I'm trying to find him on the bench. I'm like, what's the extra innings? Like, are we just gonna play extra innings, or what's the deal? And he's like, I think it's bases loaded and two outs. I'm not sure. I'm like,
Strap yourself in.
yeah. And honestly, and yeah, that was right when I had finished playing third, and it was one of my first games back catching. So I was like extra nervous because like, man,
Wow.
like, yeah,
Here we go.
yeah. But honestly, that's a kind of a telltale sign of, or not telltale sign. That's honestly the theme. One of the themes. It's like you have to be extremely, extremely adaptable and adjustable because a lot of the time you don't know what's going on.
Mm.
You just know you kind of just got to be ready to make a move or just in practice or
Yeah.
whatever it may be. That's one of the probably one of the biggest examples of just it kind of goes back to the 1% better thing.
Yeah.
You've got to be ready to adjust.
Mm.
You've got to be here, there. there's lost in communication. The Japanese obviously is so much different from
Mm,
English, and none of my teammates really speak English at all.
mm.
Uh,
Yeah,
so
that must be
yeah,
like that's probably the most intense situation you can be in as a batter, as a pitcher, as a catcher. The game on the line, and
yeah,
they roll that out. So
yeah. So, but if nobody scores a run, it's a tie.
both
So
sides, yeah,
both sides.
and it's
So
only
so
one inning. It doesn't keep going.
yeah, it doesn't keep going. It's
Yeah,
over.
wow,
So
still or die.
they say I don't like they say
I
it's
wonder if
like
that
kiss.
does that obviously change for playoff scenarios or
Yeah, so I asked this actually, and they said it's extra innings. So it's just like
just
regular
keeps
baseball.
going.
Thank God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want it to be regular. I don't want this, I want free baseball, as they say. I want some free baseball. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, so those away games, let everyone know about, especially those long trips, those 6 hours. So, how does the team travel to those
Yeah.
games and what happens on those weekends?
hmm So we only go to that location 3 times. So we'll leave the day before. We have one team bus and they'll rent another bus and we'll drive the 6 hours on a third or on a Friday, stay the night, and then we'll stay the night and then we'll play the next day. Play that Saturday, play on the Sunday, and then we drive back. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of 7-Eleven food because everything closes here late at night. So
Little
yeah,
small
it's
towns.
small towns. Yeah, not in Sapporo. Sapporo, everything's open till midnight. So the 7-Eleven, she helps out a lot, but when we travel to these other teams, the other teams are, again, there's only 4 teams in our league. So the other 2 teams, one team's an hour and a half away, the other team's an hour or so away. So we'll leave here at like 5:30, 6 in the morning, drive over and change, warm up, do our batting practice, do our in and out or infield outfield, and then play the game.
Mm,
So those are long days,
yeah.
but hey,
Mm.
get some sleep. That's all you can do, right? Sleep, get some good sleep before and prepare. So
Have you tried to introduce a hack session before warm up?
no, they are. I don't think they'd like that. I don't think they'd. I don't think they'd be about the hack.
It's not universally
Honestly.
cultural, is it?
Oh, it is. I mean, in America and in Europe and in definitely, they're just not I don't think they'd be about it.
Straight and narrow.
Yeah, they are very straight and narrow.
So your first time in Japan, obviously, playing this, is it?
Yeah, it's my first
Yeah.
time. Second time visiting. First time I went over and went to Steve O Chambers' wedding, so in
Nice.
Okinawa. So that was my first time over, and so the second time being here, but first time playing.
Nice. And movie country is obviously a big step that you've done a dozen times now around the world. What's the biggest adjustment off the field, getting settled in?
Mm, off of the field, truly off the field, it hasn't been too bad. Off the field, I'd say off the field, because we have our living situation. I'm living with Danny, the Pine Hills ex-import,
Yep.
and a Singaporean pitcher, guy from Singapore. So off of the field, it's been pretty relaxed. I'd say just kind of. I think at the beginning, the first 3 months, it was okay, how can I get my mind away from being here, I guess, meaning like, because I'm walking distance from this. I'm in the indoor facility. It's an old school that's abandoned.
Converted.
So it's where our office is. So there's an indoor facility. We have a weight room, and it's walking distance. It's like a 3 minute walk from our
Okay.
house. So it's
So you're living and breathing baseball.
yeah, I'm living and breathing it, and I don't have a car. Danny has a car, but I'm walking distance from the tram,
Okay.
the train. So it's like a 10 minute walk to the train.
Okay.
So I think it was just really finding an escape, kind of how to get my mind off of like, because at the beginning it was quite tough. It was
Mm.
quite tough, like, just getting adjusted and making sure that you're doing a good job, and the pressure, like, there's not really pressure, but you're putting pressure on yourself to
Yeah.
make sure you do a good job. So, but I think other than that, I mean, just not getting lost in the train system and
Yeah.
making sure you eat as much ramen as possible.
That's it. So, yeah, obviously your day-to-day lifestyle is just baseball, baseball, baseball all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty much. And, it's in the mornings, taking care, lifting, taking care of what I need to take care of, cooking a lot, and calling friends and family at home.
Mm.
So, you know, getting people in Australia called some of my mates.
Yep, yep. Got to stay in touch.
Some of the mates, yeah.
Mm. Yeah. I've never been to Japan myself. One day, hopefully. But is there something you've discovered about the Japanese culture in daily life that's surprised you, that caught you off guard?
100%. I mean, I really like their culture. I really like it's just they're very clean. They just always do the right thing.
Mm.
It seems. It
Mm.
seems to me like
Very
when it
polite.
comes from always there, you walk by someone, they're always recognizing
Mm.
that you're
Yeah.
walking by them, unless you're a big city, that's different when
Yeah.
there's lots of people. But being at anywhere, a store, a restaurant, what have you, train station, every single person is trying to help you.
Mm.
If you need help, they don't, they're not gonna turn you away. But I think, yeah, the biggest one of the, I'd say how convenient they make everything.
Yeah.
The Japanese really make the way ordering food, it happens like
Done.
that. It happens. It is instant. It is instant. The way that they just have systems. They have extremely good systems here.
Yeah.
And
Very
when it comes to
efficient.
food,
Mm.
and when it comes to organization, I mean, the train's never late.
Train. The train's never
The
late.
train's never late. Yeah.
That's
So
that's that's what you hear.
yeah, and traveling here is cheap.
Yeah.
Traveling here is easy. I mean, to fly to Tokyo costs me 75 Aussie dollars. So from here, so it's
Well.
really not that expensive. And taking the taking the bullet train, which is much more convenient, where you can go station to station in the heart of the
Mm.
city. It's about it's about 120 Aussie dollars. So it's really not that bad.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Um, you spoke about food before. I like Japanese food. Any favorite dishes that you've just fallen in love with, or is it more that you're craving food that you're missing?
I tell you, I do not. There's really. I mean, I miss, I miss a good Australian coffee.
Aussie coffee.
Aussie coffee. I'm
Hey,
telling
we'll,
you,
we'll
good
have to
flat
send you a
white.
care package.
Hey
Should
man.
have said something earlier.
Oh man. A good flat white, from you go to somewhere along the coast, maybe in Burley, maybe in Palm Beach,
Mm,
or one right
there's
there
one on
in
every corner.
Benoa. There, the shopping center in Benoa. That's really there's some good coffee spots in there, but I'd say a good coffee and a good breakfast. There's not really breakfast here in
Mm.
Australia. They always doing. You guys got the best eggs Benny
Well,
and uh,
don't let America hear that we do breakfast better than anyone else.
America is we got them burritos,
You got them, Bruce.
a burrito, but
Bit of guzzies.
yeah, that's right. But I don't really miss. I'm soaking up the Japanese food. I mean, I can't eat sushi in Colorado anymore
Mm.
ever again. It's not going to be the same.
Yes, I have heard that from people who visit Japan that they come here and they just can't eat
Yeah, I
Japanese
mean, it's a
food.
lot
It's just
different.
not the same.
The sushi the, in Australia, we love the avocado
Mm.
in the sushi, and here it's just the fish
Yes, yeah.
and the rice and the seaweed. So, but yeah, I think my favorite dish. It's hard to say, but they have the skia where it's like siskia or I forget. I've been here a while, but I don't
I
know.
can't pronounce it either.
Siskia. It's when you have it's like Korean barbecue. You have your barbecue in front of you, and they bring out slabs of meat, and you just throw it on. And I mean, some of the wagyu that they have here is
Oh yeah.
unbelievable. But I think I love there's this ramen place I go to that's just so good. It's miso ramen with pork, an egg, seaweed, good noodles, and just this onion, this leek. It's very good.
Nice.
And really, and then and sushi is, I mean, everything's cheap too. It's
Mm.
very inexpensive. I can get a huge meal for $10 Aussie, and it'll be, a big plate of ramen and chicken on the side, karaage chicken on the side. Or
Mm.
if I want to order, if I want to order unlimited amount of sushi, it's 30 Aussie dollars,
Mm.
So I mean, I'm talking like as much as you can fit, as much as you can, and it's 30 Aussie dollars. So I
Can't
think
beat
it's
that.
I mean, the Aussie dollar is pretty strong to the Japanese yen. So 1,000 yen is 10 Aussie dollars. So yeah, it's quite a good deal.
Mm. And ordering food or anything like that, have you had any funny, awkward moments, the language barrier with people, broken any local customs?
Well, with ordering, there was a couple times where I ordered. See, the thing is like you can order on vending. It's like a vending machine. So it's like when you go to, where is it? Like if you go to, if you go to Sushi Train,
Mm.
it's literally the same. It's literally like they have the iPad.
Yep.
It's the same thing. It's pretty much a lot of the places here are like that. Or you go to the front of the store and it's got a vending machine where you put the money in and you click the button that is what you want. It
Mm.
describes what you want, and then it prints out a receipt and you just go to the waitress and they get it for you.
Yeah,
But
nice.
but the there was a couple times where it was traditional where you just order with them, and I messed up. Like I ordered like 3 plates of karaage and I only wanted one. So I had karaage for a couple of days.
Eh,
So
not that
yeah,
bad.
no, not terrible,
It could have been
but
worse.
could have been way worse. Could have been way worse. Trying to think. Um, Nothing too bad. Nothing. Not just probably wrong orders, and I tell you, like the yeah, just like saying hello and good morning to everybody, and like no Irish goodbyes here.
Yeah,
You can't just sneak away. You have to
yeah,
say goodbye to everybody.
yeah,
And in America and Australia, we spit a lot. I don't know, on the baseball field.
yeah.
I don't know if you like. I'm sure you've seen, and you do.
I I couldn't hear you doing your whistle. Mate, is that frowned
Yeah, because
upon?
I got yelled at. I got yelled at not to do it. Actually, my I do it sometimes, but my teammates were just like, Japan, no whistle, no
No
whistle,
whistle.
Japan, no whistle, Japan, no, no, no. I'm like, okay,
Smack your hand.
yeah, well,
Do you reckon that that's going to change the way you play when you come back, and or is there something that they've taught you that you will bring back and try and continue doing?
if anything, I think it's more make sure to be myself more because there was a time when I was not playing well and I was down and where I was like, and they were like mad at me for playing poorly. It felt, it felt like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and
They knew you could do better.
yeah, yeah, and I was just kind of suppressing my personality a little bit,
Mm,
but eventually I broke out of that and was just like, I'm just gonna be who I am
mm,
and be fun, have fun at the field. I don't really care, and like I said, they're like pretty serious and they joke around, but I'm like ultimately I joke around probably a little too much, but I try to have fun, make it, make it light. And
mm.
when it's time to be serious, be serious.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say that. And then, yeah, just the skill, the more knowledge I've learned. I mean, I've learned a lot. I've had to make adjustments with hitting. I had a good year. I hit well, hit
Mm,
in the 300s, like 330, 340. I'm not sure,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
it's
I said your stats at the start, but
oh, okay. There,
it was like a
appreciate
966 OBS.
you. I'm not sure. I think is it on my baseball job?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I had
It's all good
a.
numbers. 35 RBIs, same as last year. So
That's right.
that was a
Hey,
pretty good
take them
year.
in. A lot of people on base, so
That's it.
you can't just leave them out there. Got to
Push
bring
them
our
in.
friends home. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. You did well.
Yeah. Yes.
Um, uh, Looking back on last year, is there something you miss about playing and living in Australia? And you can't say the Burley Pav.
Well, the Burley. That's that's more. That's Andy's spot now.
His
Well,
name's on the door.
more than Burley in general, or more than Burley. Like, hey, I think the coffee on the beach.
Coffee on the beach.
Hey, I do miss the pad is fun, but I just honestly I miss I miss the people. I
Mm,
miss the people at the club. I really love the Aussie banter.
yeah.
Here
You,
I can't, I
you
talk a
say
lot of
something
shit.
and they don't get
No, they don't get it. I talk a lot of shit here, and I have,
you must be the joker of the crowd.
yeah, I definitely am. I definitely am. But yeah, I think I miss the Aussie culture where it's fun to be messing around with the mates and just having a good time.
Mm, ragging on the boys.
Yeah, that's right. Having some banter, and I miss. I mean, I just miss Australia. I love Australia.
Yeah.
I love our club and the beaches and surfers. But
Mm,
yeah, I think that's the number one thing I'm looking forward to. When I
sweet.
come back, it's is just being able to just converse with someone
Mm.
who's not the same four people
Yep.
that are imports the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Well, we all look forward to having you back in the blue for the Blue Wave this summer. And do you see yourself going back to Japan? in the future, or is there another league or opportunities you've got your eye on down the track that you haven't done yet?
Um, well, I think I'm gonna be invited back here to Japan, so the door is open,
Mm,
and I think that whether it's always a case of we'll see because one we got to see how the body's feeling.
yep.
The body's a little cooked right now, so needs some rest. But yeah, see how the body is, see where my mind is. But I think I see myself. I could see myself coming back to Japan. I could see myself going back to Europe sometime. Um, I I don't see myself stopping
Mhm.
anytime in the next couple seasons. So
Mm,
um, yeah, if I get the opportunity to come back to Japan, I'm definitely gonna seriously consider it and uh and see. So,
sweet.
but let's see what life is doing and
Yep.
like that. So,
Cool.
yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see. But it's been it's been quite the experience. I
Yep.
mean, I'm just like, wow, I've been here for 6 months here in Japan almost. I cannot believe this. And I cannot believe it's almost over.
Mm,
But yeah, I just got to learn how to take just taking life one pitch at a time, baby.
that's it. That's it. Sweet. Well, we'll do a couple quick questions
Yeah.
to finish off. Favorite go-to Japanese snack?
Hmm. Probably the rice squares that they sell at 7-Eleven. There's a couple I like, the salmon and the kelp. It's easy pickings, just pick it right off the shelf, and you got to make sure you undo the wrapper nice and easy so you don't mess up the seaweed. But that and what is else do I like? The ice cream here is very good.
Mm. Hardest Japanese word or phrase you had to master?
Hmm. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu, which is
And
like, thank
for
you
those
very
playing
much.
along at home,
Or excuse me. Or you're like, thank you for, it's like when you introduce yourself or when you're like really giving someone praise, like, yeah.
something you say
Or
often.
yeah, but maybe when we take BP as well, like when we take BP, you have to say batting ikimasu to start the BP round. And then when you're in the last round, you say last issue, which I have no idea if I'm saying it right, but I say it as loud as I can.
Everyone gets the idea.
Yeah, but it's last all. But yeah, that's the hardest, probably the hardest. I mean, I've learned some Japanese, but
Mm.
it's been mostly over my head.
Have you
Yeah.
got a have you done any sightseeing while you're in Japan on your
Yeah, I
time
went
off
to
or
Sapporo. Went to Sapporo. Sapporo is a very nice city. Probably one of the nicest cities I've been to. It's very clean. It's very organized city. A lot of good food. Uh, the city is interesting because there's one main strip of road. So they have the Sapporo station, and then there's a strip of road. But underneath the road is a walking system, like a subway where you can walk. So it's all underground, and there's restaurants. There, it's amazing. There's restaurants, and um, yeah, I like Sapporo, but I've been all around Hokkaido, the North Island that I am in right now. I went to Tokyo with someone special, and then
nice?
I'm gonna go with my brother. My brother's coming here in October, the end of October, and we're gonna, excuse me, beginning end of September, beginning of October, and we're gonna go down to Sapporo, then Tokyo, then Osaka.
Play tour guide.
Pardon?
You're going to be the tour guide.
Yeah, I am. I'm putting it all together, and it's a little bit of pressure, but it's all right. All right, it'll be a good time.
Awesome.
So
Well, I think that'll do it.
heck yeah, man.
Thanks again for taking the time to catch up with here on SPBC TV. It's been awesome hearing about your season in Japan. It sounds like a lot of fun, and the journey's not over, obviously. And we will be cheering you on from Surfers Paradise. And for everyone watching at home, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our live stream, or maybe subscribe to the Hokkaido Frontier League and watch Jerry play in the finals. Um, so, yeah, thanks, Jerry.
Hey, Jonathan, appreciate you, man. Love what you're doing with SPB TV or SP TV.
SPBC TV.
Baseball club.
I'm
Baseball
the only
club.
one who can say it. It's all right.
Okay. I and really looking forward to the year coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
You know?
it's going to be fun.
So yeah, thank you again, man. And to everybody out there, let's go Blue Wop.
And a big thank you to our partners at Sporting Globe, Four Pines, Surfers Paradise, obviously continuing to power SPBC TV this season and supporting Surfers Paradise Baseball Club. Again, we'll see you next time. Go Blue Wave.